For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out sabatcg.com. What's good, everybody? This is Sabo Fighting 4, another TCG match with Archaludon EX with Gastrodon paired up together. I've been steadily updating the site, the scans, the set for Emperors in the New World for One Piece. All of that is up. It was a pain in the ass getting all of those images on the site, making sure they're in the correct order, like on the official website. You know, just have stuff be legit and complete, tidy, how it's supposed to be. You know, you don't want the cards randomized around. You want them numerically so it looks good on the set. If you want to do like a review, if you want to look at the cards one by one, in order, by color, by number. Anyway, got that. What else did I do? I did another excerpt for my Yu-Gi-Oh book. I did that on my channel a couple of years ago. It was a short little video meant to work as a promotion. But now there's a little bit of a written script. So you can see that as well if you want to get more free content out of the book before you buy it. It's pretty good. It's about Legacy of Darkness. But enough about that. Let's focus on the match finally. My opponent is taking forever to do stuff though. Opened up with a Latias CX and grabbed the Miraidon. So we know what to expect. More importantly than this, I have a horrendously bad start. Just my luck. This needs to happen with the deck. Got the double Ultra Ball, but my hand is filled with valuable stuff I don't want to discard. You obviously don't want to discard the Scoop Up Cyclone. No way, man. And the stage 1, obviously that's the main thing we want to keep around too, our main Pokemon. Don't want to be discarding that. So that's rather unfortunate. I can maybe attempt to fix this up a little bit with Greninja. I can discard the Metal Energy and draw. But it's not looking good. And whatever supporter I see, it's not going to work out either too. Like when you got this big ass hand, shuffle and draw supporters. Not sure, man. Let's see what happens. Okay. Lightning Energy on the Raikou. This is pretty much going to be some kind of a, Miraidon lightning deck. Probably got the Stadium in. Maybe got Iron Hands. I don't know. Probably the usual suspects. Okay, so go for the Vessel just to thin out my deck even more. Grab energies. And of course, what the hell am I going to top deck? The Switch and more energies. Of course. And still no supporter. So, I guess what I can do here, this is just extremely painful. I'm going to discard a Metal Energy and the Switch, because it's pretty much, God. And get down the Duraludon. We need to. And I'm going to put the, I can put the energy on or I can just do nothing. But if he pulls my guy, we're pretty much screwed anyway. So, absolutely terrible as it gets of a start. I hate when my deck answers me like this. It's just ridiculous. Like, what are the odds for this to happen? Just billions of ways to get basic Pokemon. Don't see them. Don't see basic Pokemon, period. Don't see any of my supporter cards. And then the double switch, we get those. Get the Scoop Up Cyclone too. And energies. And the stage 1s. Bad luck, I suppose. Okay, I'm really worried. What's also a problem is this Greninja is pretty much 2 free prizes on this guy if he uses the Iron Hands. Pissing me off. And I can't even finish that thing off. Gonna hit it with 220, it's not gonna die. Hopefully he keeps he attacks with Raikou. Can't get the energies just yet. But it didn't use any electric generators so far, so you just need to get lucky with a couple and then he's ready to go. If they put the DC on, even easier. Okay, so 1 energy, that's fine. And he went for the little treasure box thing. Almost looks like some kind of a loot box from back in the day when Man, I remember when I used to watch Jim Sterling before he went crazy with everything. Yeah, he was talking about them too much and I kind of got sick of it. And then eventually when he just went even crazier, he just wasn't the same channel anymore. But yeah, this sort of image, it almost looks like Pokemon ripped it from like one of those video games from Overwatch or one of EA's games. Loot box. Anyway, I'm just glad it's not Prime Catcher. So at least I know that I can't get pulled with that. Just don't pull me, and I still got a shot at this because, as I've said in the deck profile and in other instances perhaps, even if you get a super mega crap start, as long as you can discard a few energies and then you can get the stage 1 out, this guy is pretty self-sufficient, just like the Charizard. You evolve into him, he gets the energies from the discard pile, you manually attach one, and then all of a sudden he's ready to attack. Big stage 1 Pokemon hitting for 220. So he did actually leave the Raikou in the active spot, which is actually perfect. So now the Greninja's out of the way, I don't gotta worry about him dying through Iron Hands. And I'm going to one-shot this thing too, collect 2 prizes, and then hopefully fix up our hand here. Of course, I top deck the Gastrodon too, because that's what we got a top deck. All of our supporter cards hiding, all of my consistency cards hiding, Pokemon searchers hiding. All of those are going to be hiding, but let's top deck the Gastrodon on top of the other situational cards I got here. Jesus. Man, I can't believe this. This is almost like a miracle. And then the stuff I get from the prizes is, you guessed it, energies. So everything is in the deck, just hiding from me, apparently. And speaking of the Gastrodon, it's not going to be useful against this deck. It's one of those matchups where we wouldn't bother with it. These guys don't run any stage 2s. I mean, it's kind of sad. I made this deck with Gastrodon in mind, and then we didn't really play against many decks that get affected by it, just the Charizard. I mean, Raging Bolt doesn't care, this deck doesn't care, you know, Rowan Moon decks don't care, so it's kind of the same thing that happened with Milotic too. I make that Milotic EX deck thinking, okay, let's play against some of those Terra Pokemon, and then I didn't play against any of them to get our Walden. Okay, so even though this is a terrible beginning, and we went into the mid-game by now, I did get a big one-hit KO immediately. I didn't really miss a beat. I got my 300 HP lone Pokemon on the field here, but I don't think he'll be able to just finish me off. And, you know, for the terrible start that I got, I'm keeping up at least. I think I'm safe. He won't be able to finish this guy off. Problem is, because I don't have any other basic Duraludons down, I can't even make use of my Scoop Up Cyclone yet. So this is really shitty. We need to see some fucking basic Pokemon right now. I mean, I've got like 6 cards in hand of stuff that mostly I don't need. And then if I top deck, you know what it is now? Now my Unos are useless too because I took prizes. Youngster is going to be useless, like all those cards are going to be useless. But anyway, we get the Duraludon at least, and somehow, some way, this guy couldn't pull off an attack. I don't know why, but he couldn't. He put a bunch of energies on the Miraidon, and then left the Hoot Hoot there as a decoy. I mean, it's not really any significant for me to get a single prize, because we're probably going to have to kill 2 more EXs anyway. But the fact that he couldn't finish off this Duraludon or attack it, what I meant to say, means that I can do the Scoop Up Cyclone play. If he hits him next, I can evolve into the other one. I wonder though, do I got enough metal energies in the discard pile? Because if you use the Scoop Up Cyclone, you get the energies back too. It's great like that. But in this case, I need some energies in the discard to grab. I mean, we didn't really get the chance to do much. Not with the Ultra Balls, not with Greninja. Okay. So I gotta a decent lead right now. I mean, him not attacking at all the previous turn just gives me such a huge advantage. With all the bad things going on from the start of the game for me, at the very least, somehow I've kept up. That didn't come out right, but anyway. You guys don't need commentary to know what's going on right now. Got the lead. It was huge he couldn't attack. Provided I can make my Scoop Up Cyclone play and just keep at it, I think I'll be good. I don't even need Relicanth at this point. Probably be a liability. Now, this Pikachu is kind of dangerous though. He's running that too. It's pretty annoying. He did burn cards for like the generators on other Pokemon, so hopefully this thing can attack. But no, he will be able to attack. So much for the Scuba plan. I can still do it. The thing is though, he's gonna get that one hit KO and all of a sudden things are looking dangerous. On the flip side though, from what I see from his deck, after he pulls off this attack, he won't be able to pull it off again, so the Pikachu is going to be kind of useless. So 300 damage. If I had my Stadium, I could have stopped that, but we don't have that either. By the way, I haven't seen a single supporter so far. I don't know if you guys noticed. We're like more than 10 minutes in the game. All of my supporters are hiding from me. I barely managed to get a few basic Pokemon. That was a close one. If I didn't see that Nest Ball, I was going to be dead that previous turn. But I have not seen any supporter card. We keep seeing random shit. Reveal an energy, discard an energy. This has got to be some sort of a record as to ridiculously unlucky situations to be in. Like 13 supporters or something, all of them hiding from me. God, man, what the hell is this? What in the hell? I drew 3 prizes. Oh my God, man. And like I've said, at this point, if I start top decking the Eonos, they're going to be borderline useless in terms of drawing me cards. Man. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so he did switch onto the Miraidon as I suspected. I mean, he can't quite make use of the Pikachu anymore. At least I hope. If he pulls another attack with that guy, I'm dead. But I'm glad he decided to use the Miraidon as opposed to the hands. That's huge. It means that I can one-shot this thing since it doesn't have a metal resistance. And make my Scuba play as intended. Yeah, it takes a long time to move as well, but in the end he did attack. Okay, and we see the Relicanth. Sort of too late to see you now, but anyway. Go back into the hand. Play the... Yeah, I do have enough energies now, since he killed that other Archaludon. Get my energies with Assemble Alloy. Pronounce that correctly. And I'm going to get a 1 KO. I'll be down on 1 prize here. And I think I should be good. I mean, the hands isn't going to be very good. Doesn't look like he's running any Zapdoses, so I don't got to worry about him like killing the Duraludon even. But look at this craziness, man. I drew 5 prizes and I still don't have a supporter. We got the Full Metal Lab out of that, and I think another energy or some shit. Some shit like that. Very ridiculous match indeed, but somehow I'm still winning. Somehow. This guy's almost decked out too. I don't know what the hell you're doing. You know, he used up a bunch of generators. I think the only Pokemon he'll be able to attack with is the Iron Hands, whether he wants to or not. You know what worries me though? if he hits me with that guy, and then hits me with the damn, well, actually no, even if he does amp you very much, it's not a 2-hit KO. So I think I'll be alright, since he doesn't have a way to boost the attack. It'd be good to get my stadium down though too for some defense. And he goes for boss's orders. I don't know why you did that. I have no clue. I mean, I got the switch in hand and we can finally make use of it. I got the other Archaludon too. I can even attack if I wanted to. I mean, I don't think this match is going to last much longer. And he did go for arm press in the end. He just wanted to get this kill. Okay, if you think that was a good move. I can't believe it, man. I'm still not seeing any supporters. I'm gonna go throughout this whole game and not see a fucking supporter. Just go ahead and see. So I'm worried right now because I just have one Pokemon down. Like, I didn't go throughout this whole game with more than 2 Pokemon on my bench. Or total, not even on the bench. I guess he only needs to get 2 prizes, so if he can kill this thing, it's not gonna matter what I have on the bench now. But this is ridiculous, man. I went throughout this whole game without seeing a supporter. There's gotta be some sort of Guinness record, right? 13 supporters, drew 5 prizes. My deck is still at 33 cards because I haven't drawn shit. Like, I've been making do with the top decks here. Even the trekking shoes didn't really give me shit. Yeah, the stadium didn't last. He's gonna use Ursaluna, but it's actually gonna work out. I got the Relicanth in hand. I didn't play it down to reveal it. And 4 Iron Hands, of course. But if he decides to attack with that guy, yeah, he's thinking he's smart maybe. Because I can't one-shot this thing. But I'm just gonna play the Relicanth and I'm gonna get the job anyway. So, very ridiculous match. And still, oh, finally see a supporter card. Hooray. Here's my clap. My clap for you. Saw a supporter card, the first supporter card. Now that I don't need it in the last round. So anyway, we're going to go for 320 with the Relicanth. Copy the outrage style attack from Archaludon. And I get my GG somehow. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a like. Share the video with your friends. And I'll see you guys next time. Wazay!